I know it's been a little while since my last video. I stepped away for 2 weeks. I come back to see Cardano NFTs are going for 5 figures. Aptos NFTs are going crazy right now. And then Reddit NFTs are all everyone is talking about. In the past 48 hours, we've seen secondary sales for Reddit NFTs hitting as high as 10 to 15 ETH, with honestly potential to go a lot higher. On crypto, Twitter, and really just the greater NFT market, we very much live in this echo chamber. And it seems like Reddit NFTs are something that completely flew under the radar. So in today's video, I wanna catch you guys up on everything you need to know about Reddit NFTs. I'm gonna go through the process of actually claiming my Reddit NFT or collectible avatar just to show you guys the process. But I'm also gonna talk about how this is going to impact the greater NFT market and why Reddit has provided one of the most bullish cases for NFTs and digital collectibles moving into the future. Take a second to hammer the like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with NFT news and market opportunities. And let's get into the video. I'm assuming most of you are internet nerds like myself. You're probably active users on Reddit, or at least are familiar with Reddit. But even if you aren't, Reddit has over 430 million monthly active users. So that is a huge audience and a huge platform to expose people to NFTs. Now, they actually launched this collectible avatar or their Reddit NFT program back in July of 2021. Over 3 million wallets have been created and have been onboarded since then, which is even more than OpenSea has done. That's a pretty massive deal when we're talking about growing the exposure of NFTs and digital assets in general. Over 86,000 NFTs have been created through Reddit and have been minted on the Polygon network. So Polygon is the underlying network that all these NFTs are being created on. I don't really use Reddit all that often, but I do have an account. So I'm going to show you guys and take you through the actual process of claiming this collectible avatar. So mainly, and from my understanding, you just have to go to the Reddit homepage. If you scroll down, you should see this banner here to claim your collectible avatar. So hit claim yours now. And then you'll go ahead and choose your style. I'm gonna go with the singularity. So they talk about your avatar needing a vault. Vault is basically gonna be your wallet. So they're using different language here just to make this a lot more like you're actually just creating a kind of profile than actually going and minting or creating an NFT. Once you've typed in your password, you can go ahead and hit secure your vault. Pretty cool minting and animation process there. So I have my singularity. My number is going to be 1,202,000. So that just shows you the amount of people that have actually created these NFTs on Reddit. And then it's going to give you a little bit of info about the benefits. If you're someone who signs into Reddit every day, you post a lot, you care about getting a lot of upvotes, you're probably going to also care about your image, your PFP that represents you on Reddit. So it talks about the other benefits here. Obviously, you stand out in the comments. It gives you this card to your profile. You're able to mix and match your avatar's gear. It's going to be awarded to top Redditors. It's an NFT, so you obviously own it. And then it's transferable via the blockchain. And then if you guys see here, like you can generally go through, pick these certain different outfits. You can go to style and customize the various tops that you want to wear, your bottoms, your hats, your face, your right hand, your left hand. Or you can just go with already pre-made full outfits. Like they've got the Wall Street Bets guy here that you could use. So really, really interesting. It provides you a lot of customization, which I think is really cool. So you guys can see here, this is one of the gold Midases, and this just sold earlier today for 18 ETH or $24,000. So the demand is definitely there for these Reddit NFTs. Like think about you being a Reddit maxi or someone who's on there every day. This is a chance for you to kind of flex and have one of the more rare NFTs being your identity when you're on Reddit. When it comes to the marketplace that you're using, yes, you can use OpenSea, but redditfloor.com is kind of the hub for all the Reddit NFTs. So it shows you 86,000 NFTs here. The market cap is over 104 million, and then the 24-hour volume is at 2.7 million, which I'm sure is a lot crazier than they probably even anticipated. I will say that I think this is probably going to be a bit of a fad right now. It's kind of the hot thing. There's not a lot going on in the greater NFT market. So I would definitely see both of these numbers kind of fall off in the near future. But you guys can get an idea just looking at some of the rarities here. I just showed you guys the Midas Touch. There's the hands, which is another one. And so it shows you a bit of information. If we go ahead and click on it here, it provides you the sales history. It gives you the current floor price. And kind of just the price action within the last 24 hours and 7 days. On OpenSea, you guys can actually check out all the various different collections that Reddit has here. And I think what you'll notice is that the various different types of collections for these collectible avatars are done by actual artists. So all of these artists have their own series. They shout them out here with the name of the collections, which I think is really cool. They actually empowered real artists here that make really dope stuff and gave them an opportunity to represent this massive social media and web platform, and really just show them a lot of love through that. So it talks about how they work, right? You're gonna be able to find your available Cryptos news in the Reddit's avatar builder, as I just showed you guys. And then you can go ahead and place a bid on OpenSea on an auction to win those. Once you claim them, then you're obviously the proud owner and you can use that avatar on Reddit. You'll have this glow around your character whenever you're featured in like the comments section. And then it's going to actually show your Reddit stats live on the back of your card. Almost like a trading card or a sports card. It's going to give you your stats about, your upvotes, how many replies you've done or how many comments you have, etc. Which, for a platform like Reddit, people actually do care about that. If you're active in communities, it's kind of a way to show your involvement and activeness on the platform and in some of the Reddits that you participate in. All it takes is one look at the trending on OpenSea's collections to see just how massive these Reddit NFTs have come up in the past, 2 days or so, with a lot of these collections leading in the top 10 and top 20. Even right here with the gold Midas Touch, as I showed earlier, it was an 18 ETH sale. Just in the last 20 minutes, there was a 10 ETH sale, a 9.5 ETH sale, which is really, really crazy. In my opinion, two things are happening here. One, the NFT community itself is getting onboarded to Reddit. We're looking at their collectible avatars now. We're go ahead and creating our avatars. We're joining these sub communities that are talking about these collectible avatars and trading them. And we're looking at, the NFT and the ETH Finance subreddits to see all the talk and conversation around these right now. And I think the other thing that's happening is the Reddit community, the greater Reddit community, are kind of opening their eyes to NFTs, right? I'm sure a lot of them were probably put off by it. And now they're seeing a collectible that they maybe created or earned or whatever that was very, very cheap, $10 or so, become this 10x, 20x, maybe 100x investment. And that's kind of going to suck them in when you get that first win or that first major hit in NFTs. You kind of start to see that people highly value these assets. And if you're someone who's on Reddit using it all the time, you may want to have your own identity on Reddit be something that you recognize with and you think is cool, which is another reason why people will value that as an NFT. So really great onboarding experience for the Reddit user base. Reddit onboarded millions of people through this collectible avatar program, right? Whether people got it from free airdrops or just being able to freely create them, or when people, started to pick up that these are going to be actually cool to use on Reddit and they went and bought them on secondary. Nonetheless, millions of people who weren't actively trading or bought into NFTs were able to understand the utility and, gained an interest in these Reddit collectible avatars. And they did this through something that I think is very key. There's a huge stigma around the word NFT. I think we talk about NFT, crypto, wallets. A lot of this stuff is very complex and it's just a lot to intake for someone who's not familiar in crypto and in NFTs already. Whether you're onboarding friends or we're onboarding businesses, Web 2 companies into Web 3, there's a lot of lingo, jargon, and technical information that really doesn't need to be understood or known for them just to get onboarded and started off in NFTs. And I think Reddit is a masterful use case when looking at how to onboard people into NFTs. They don't even use the word NFTs. They don't use the word wallet, and there was no crypto needed to actually create and buy these. This could all be done with a debit or credit card, is from my understanding, using Stripe. So really an awesome experience. I think all those barriers to entry when it comes to NFTs were completely removed by just creating a very sound process that makes it so people just understand, this is a digital avatar, a collectible avatar, and I want to use it. Very similar to the process of you buying a gun skin in a game like Valorant, Fortnite, or any other game like that. By having your avatar be customizable with different traits and hairstyles and helmet pieces, you're able to actually create something that you vibe with, something that you actually like. So many times I've minted an NFT and there's a trait or just one aspect or two about it that I just don't like. And if it's a high valued asset, it's not something I want to hold on to if I actually don't like and enjoy it. And I don't think it represents me very well. So having that element of customizability is very, very key. From a market standpoint, I think the boat for Reddit NFTs may have been missed. I think a lot of people have already kind of caught on. There's a ton of hype and popularity around it. And I think maybe for the rares like the gold Midas that are going for 9 or 10 ETH, those could have legs as Reddit whales and just whales in general may want to secure those as their flex for when they're on Reddit and for their profile. But either way, I don't see there being a ton of liquidity flowing from Reddit users to already existing NFT projects. I hope you guys enjoyed my coverage on Reddit NFTs. I think this is a very interesting development. If you care about NFTs, you care about digital assets, this is something that is a super positive and bullish sign. As I said, it's given millions exposure to NFTs. They've minted their first NFTs and kind of had that first experience with it. And I think it's only going to continue to grow from here. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hammer the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'm out.